Hello, 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 and welcome to another episode of Extinct Breaks Originals. And for this very special episode, this will be our take on the Lego Custom Stegosaurus.
Okay, I made up my mind. Don't break it. There we go. Modeling. So I went crazy and pretty much destroyed the previous one, but I'm really happy with the outcome that it's turning. So I'll be replacing the head. I have adjusted the body accordingly. I have removed the top part of the Stegosaurus. Now it's more solid. So I'm just replacing also the plates, and look at the tail. It now has a different articulation to it. So I'm really happy with it. And here's the plan so far on our Stegosaurus remake, and here's where we are at the moment, and I think we're doing good progress. We replaced the head with an articulated jaw. We modified the body to make it more compact and chubby. We adjusted the legs over here, and then of course replaced the tail with the Ankylosaurus articulation, and of course we have here different tail as well with the Stegosaurus. Alright, so just to update on the process, we have started on the sculpting. First sculpted this side of the head. It needs a little bit more some sanding, and started on the body as well to fix some of the details here. I already placed it on a Lego base plate so that when I started sculpt on the legs, it would be fixed that way, and so I don't have to dread that it won't anymore fit the base plate after the clay has dried. And then of course we're going to continue on the other side. And here's the Stegosaurus after a ton of sculpting, as well as I've already attached the plates over here on the figure, and also the stabilizers are already in place. All it needs now is hell of a ton of wet sanding, so we're going to do that, and then after that we're going to primer this big thing and start with the painting. Alright guys, so here we have our Stegosaurus already primered and ready for some color. And here we'll be using some different sizes of brushes over here. We also have some acrylics and some water, and of course a little bit of Hodgins. We have our previous Stegosaurus here and our new minifigure. Alright, so let's start our painting. Okay, so for the first primary color, we have here a mixture of our bleached titanium, some white, a little bit of burnt umber, and also we have some yellow ochre mixed in with it. We tried to, as much as possible, stay true to the actual colors of the Jurassic Park for the Stegosaurus status, but we're aiming for this particular custom. So we're just going to paint on the areas where this color would be seen, so such as which part of the underbelly and the midsection of the Stegosaurus. We will also have paint applications on the head, neck, and tail, as well as the lower extremities of the creature. We're going to left the upper side of the Stegosaurus with the primer colors because that's a different color all in all. Okay, now for the secondary colors, this is just a mixture of oxide chromium green and the unbleached titanium mixed with a little bit of white and sunburnt umber, and we're going to paint this on areas where the green sections or the greener areas of our Stegosaurus would end up. So that would be some parts of the head here and the body as well. I'm going to do several layers of this one, but the opacity should be just enough so to cover the gray areas. So here we're also dabbing in the sides of the Stegosaurus just so we have the specific dry brushing feel to it, and it somehow binds the upper and the lower portions somehow. Give it that what do you call that? Radiant feel to it, so it looks more realistic somehow, and I think it fits.
And here are the winners for Yes PC contest. We have 10 knocked picks. Here they are: Utah Veneer, Titan Brady, Victor Gabriel, Susan Jimenez, Aliguriel Correa, Ice Dragon, Yazid, Aiden MV, Epic Jason, Edward Ho. Congratulations everyone, and of course top 10 winners:
Top 10.
Bat Bat,
Top 9.
Cretaceous Bricks,
Top 8.
Aris Zapata,
Top 7.
Prehistoric Life,
Top 6.
T-Rex Studio Productions,
Top 5.
Stegosaurus,
Top 4.
Extinct Bricks Fan,
Top 3.
Prehistoric Brick,
Top 2.
Yao and Bazo,
And Top
and
4.
Colton Todd. Congratulations everyone, and I'll see you in the next Guess PC contest. For those of you who'd like to join, here's how. Just click on the Extinct Bricks icon and it will lead you to the Extinct Bricks homepage, and in the homepage just click on the community link to see all our posts.
And while we are waiting for the rest of the body to dry, we're putting in 1 or 2 layers of burnt umber on the beaks of our Stegosaurus. I'm being very careful not to paint on the lower sections because that would be a different color. So trying to be as tidy and neat as possible over here. If you're having some difficulty in reaching some of the tighter junctions of the plates, then you can go ahead and transfer to a much smaller brush to avoid messiness. So we're adding a little bit of darker green on top of the other that we've already applied on, and this will bring another layer of color to this one. And I know it doesn't seem like we're doing anything, but like most acrylics, they really do darken up when they dry up. So just be patient and dry it and see the color. So here it is. So here's the previous color and here's the darker color. Right now, so we mixed here some black and the leftover greens that we had on earlier, and we're just going to paint on the beak. Stegosaurus. I'm very careful not to overlap on some of the paint so that it doesn't go messy. Be mindful of where the sculpt is as well, so that you make sure that all colors are in place. There we go. So here is a mixture of the greens that we had on earlier, but we added some more darkness into it. And this is the same color that we'll be using to, put in more details and scales of our STEGOSAURUS. And as you can see here, it actually brought more life to the figure. Like so. And we're just going to do that on the same side, on the other side. And this is the part where if you have certain imperfections on your sculpt, this is the part where you can use this darker color to hide and also cover those certain areas, like what I'm doing at the moment. I'm first covering up those areas where there are certain bumps on the sculpt which wet sanding didn't actually cleared out, and I'm making several dots and points here just so we can hide those imperfections. So to even add to the realism of our Stegosaurus, we're adding this darker shade of brown. It's actually a dark brown gray on the top sections of our Stegosaurus. So we actually painted the middle of the plates with this one, and we're going to extend these colors towards the outside. I don't want to overdo this because I don't want my Stegosaurus to be so dark. I wanted to still maintain that, lightness to it, and I want to somehow make it so cute. So just take your time and dab on those details with a little bit of hesitation. There you go. Right here, camera focuses. We're painting the atomizers with this light gray brownish color. We're probably gonna coat this 2 or 3 times so that when I play with it and it bumps on something, it doesn't fit. But of course, at the end, you will have to protect it with a third coat of varnish, just for the added protection. For the feet, the same colors that we use for the atomizers would be the colors that we're going to paint on the nails. Nails are drying. We have here a little snack from the Mike's Kitchen. Look at that. pretty and so yummy. I'm gonna try one. So guys, please subscribe also to our cooking channel, Tito Mike's Kitchen. Awesome. And while we're eating, we're going to dry brush a little bit of raw sienna, a darkened one, on the edges of our STEGOSAURUS. This will bring out a little bit more colors on the picture and some interesting colorations. So the bottom part of the STEGOSAURUS is actually pinkish. So I mixed unbleached titanium and some pink together, and we're going to paint on the bottom part of our STEGOSAURUS here. I don't know if that will be even visible, but at least I tried making some of our STEGOSAURUS. So we have here a lighter brown color, almost mocha, and we're just going to create little hooves in the center of our plates here. As much as possible, I'm trying to put in a lot of, around my brush, and then what we're going to do is we're going to strip off sections here. We're going to drag it away from the center, and this actually creates this cool effect, like so. It's very organic, and if you're not satisfied with it, we can still put on some more colors to it on the center over here, and then you can further strip off or streak on our plates, like so. And we're just going to do this on the rest of the plates. And now to finish the details on our STEGOSAURUS, this is just much darker, or slightly darker brown compared to the center one that we used. And we're going to create some interesting folds on the plates, like so. When it dries, it's going to look like this. There's a slight difference in the coloration on the center compared to the outer detailing of the plates. And I guess that's it for our tutorial video, guys. We're just going to put in details such as coloring the eyes, the insides of the mouth, and other details on our STEGOSAURUS. And that's it for the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed this one, and I'll see you on part 2 of our STEGOSAURUS remake. And that's it for the video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Also, please do not forget to support our other channels, if it's our universe, The Adventures of Moira and Asher, and Tito Mike's Kitchen. Just watch their videos and support our channel by subscribing, guys. And as we always would say, let your inner dino break roar. Thanks everyone, and bye for now.